Hey guys, welcome to Britannians. I'm Joshua. As you all know that the government has already announced that they are going to scrap the shortage occupation list. So they're going to scrap the shortage occupation list and they're going to take only few of the jobs from there and they're going to introduce a new immigration salary list. So this was announced by the government in December and the work has been going on so far, and now they have released a rapid review of this immigration salary list. So in this video, we are going to look into what does this immigration salary list says. So what is going to be the threshold? Is it going to be the 38,700 pounds per annum salary limit that the government has told before, or is there going to be changes, and is it going to affect everyone, or is it going to affect only few people? So let's see everything in detail in this video. Without any delay, let's get into the video. Before moving on with the video, I'd like to thank Amberstudent for sponsoring this video. Amberstudent are student accommodation providers in the UK and across the globe. You can book student accommodation near top cities and universities around the world, including UK, Australia, Ireland, US, Canada, Germany, and Spain. They have student accommodation in all the cities, including the major ones like London, Nottingham, Birmingham, Glasgow, Leeds, Liverpool, Coventry, Sheffield. They have over 1 million beds, including dorms, shared rooms, and en-suites. And Amber ensures perfect accommodation for each student. Students can search for their homes according to their preferences and filter by locality and university. All prices on the Amber website include utility like electricity and water. They don't have any hidden charges or additional fees. They have end-to-end support and round-the-clock assistance for booking your accommodation. The booking process is simple. You can just click the link in the description and fill your details. Within few hours, an agent from the Amberstudent will contact you and help you smoothly with the booking process. You can give your preferences and finalize your accommodation and book them with Amberstudent. So without any delay, click the link in the description and book your accommodation today. On 4th December 2023, the Home Secretary announced that they're going to bring in a lot of changes for the immigration people. One of the thing is increasing the salary threshold to 38,700 for skilled worker visa, and then scrapping the shortage occupation list. So what is this shortage occupation list? Shortage occupation list has a number of jobs which are basically of more needed in the UK. So people, if you come on a shortage occupation, then you pay less visa fees, and also you get a 20% off on the salary threshold. So that is what a shortage occupation list is. So you don't have to pay the salary threshold limit. You can get paid less than that, which is 20% less than the salary threshold limit. So on December, the government announced that they are going to increase the salary threshold from the 23,200 to 38,700 pounds per annum. So they have released a bit more clarity on how they are going to increase it and who is going to be affected by this. So they have released a table. So let's look into this table. So they say that the general threshold limit, so if your job occupation is not on this shortage occupation list or on the immigration salary list, then as per the current policy, if your occupation is a non-health and care worker visa occupation, then the current policy is 26,200 pounds per annum. So from April 2024, they are going to increase it to 38,700 pounds. So if your occupation is on the health and care work visa occupation and not on a pay scale, so there is a pay scale occupation for the health and care work visa. So if your job occupation is not on the pay scale, then as per the current policy, you're actually getting 26,200 pounds per annum. So you need to get a salary of 26,200 pounds. But now they are going to increase it from April 2024 to 29,000 pounds per annum. And if your job is on the pay scale occupations for the health and care worker visa, then as per the current policy, it is 20,960 pounds threshold. But then from April 2024, they are going to increase it to 23,200 pounds per annum. And if your job is on the shortage occupation list or the new immigration salary list, then the current policy is for non-health and care worker visa, it's 20,960. That's the threshold that has been so far. But from 2024 April, it is going to be 30,960 pounds. And for health and care worker visa, it's going to be from 20,960 to 23,200 pounds. And for pay scale occupation, it's obviously 20,960 to 23,200 pounds. So from April 2024 all this new threshold is going to come into action. So from the shortage occupation list, they are not going to take every occupation and they're going to put it into immigration salary list. So they're going to remove certain occupations from this shortage occupation list. For example, electrical engineers. Electrical engineers have a median salary requirement of 53,500, which is considerably above the new skilled worker general threshold of 38,700 pounds. So they will be excluded from the shortage occupation list and they won't come in the new immigration salary list. So they have to obviously get 38,700 pounds per annum to get a electrical engineer skilled worker in the UK. So the companies have to pay 38,700 pounds as a minimum salary for electrical engineers in order to get them a skilled worker visa in the UK. So they have announced few of the occupations that has been recommended for the immigration salary list. So these are skilled worker visa, non-health and care worker visas. So SOC code 1212, managers and proprietors in forestry, fishing and related services, their salary threshold limit is 30,960. 311 laboratory technicians, their salary threshold is 30,960. Pharmaceutical technicians, their salary threshold is 30,960. Bricklayers, roofers, construction and building, animal care workers, and care workers and home carers, private households or individuals, and senior care workers, all non-health and care eligible jobs. So these all have a salary threshold of 30,960 pounds per annum. And few of the occupations which are not on the health and care worker visa, but still they can be added, they can be given some discounts on the salary thresholds are listed. So for example, chemical scientists, biological scientists, social and humanities, artists, dancers, musicians, art officers, graphic and multimedia designers, carpenters and joiners. So they all get a discount on the salary threshold, so they don't have to get paid 38,700 pounds, they can get paid less, which has been listed here. So the health and care worker visa of occupations, so these occupations are on health and care worker visas and they get a significantly discounted salary threshold of 23,200 or 23,400 pounds per annum. So they are laboratory technicians, all which are health and care worker eligible jobs, pharmaceutical technician, care workers and home carers, senior care workers, which all these jobs comes under health and care worker visa, so they get a discount and they can get a salary threshold of 23,200 to 23,400 pounds per annum. And the occupations which are not recommended to be on the immigration salary list because they are on the national pay scale, so they generally get a minimum salary threshold of 23,200 pounds. So they don't have to be on the immigration salary list. So these are the jobs that has been removed from the immigration salary list and they can be paid only 23,200 pounds per annum threshold. So these are medical practitioners, psychologists, pharmacists, medical radiographers, healthcare workers, health professionals, speech and language therapists, nurses, specialist nurses, secondary education teachers, primary and nursery education teachers, social workers, paramedics, nursing auxiliaries and assistants. So all these people, they can be paid a threshold of 23,200 pounds per annum. So if you get a salary of 23,200 pounds per annum, then you will get a skilled worker visa, which is the health and care worker visa, and then you can come into the country. So you don't have to get the 30,700 pounds per annum. And few occupations which has been removed from the shortage occupation list and they won't be on the immigration salary list, but they have to get paid 38,700 pounds per annum. So these are the occupations: health services and public health managers and directors, residential day and domiciliary care managers and proprietors, biological scientists and biochemists, physical scientists, civil engineers, mechanical engineers, electrical engineers, electronic engineers, design and development engineers, engineering professionals not elsewhere classified, production and process engineers, engineering professionals, project managers and project engineers, IT business analysts, architects and system designers, programmers and software development professionals, web design professionals, cybersecurity professionals, veteran jobs, architects, quality control and planning engineers, actuaries, economists, and statisticians. So these people, they have to be get paid a minimum salary of 38,700 pounds per annum in order to get a skilled worker visa. So the people who are getting much less paid are the health and care worker visa. People who are from the medical professionals, they don't have to get the 23,200, but there are few people who are not eligible for the health and care worker visas. They will have to get a 30,700 pounds threshold, and then all the engineering, IT jobs, manager jobs, everything comes under they are removed from the shortage occupation list, and they have to be paid 38,700 pounds. So you can again go through all the list of jobs that I have mentioned and their salary thresholds. So these jobs has to be paid 38,700 pounds. So this is just an initial review that they have done, and they have published this list, and there may be few jobs added to it, few jobs removed from it, we don't know. So we have to wait for the full list, which will be released by the end of March. So this salary threshold limit and the removal of shortage occupation list and the implementation of the immigration salary list will be done from April 2024. So all this salary threshold limit are applicable for people who are newly applying for skilled worker visa from the April 2024. So if you have already on skilled worker visa and if you are renewing, this won't apply for you. So that's the current information. So I will confirm this from March, because there may some changes come in, and they have recommended that they don't want to remove the new entrant scheme. So as I have made a video about the new entrant scheme, so new entrant scheme is for people who are already on student visa or graduate visa. They will be considered as new entrant when they are applying for a skilled worker visa. So they don't have to get paid 38,700 pounds. So more details will be released about this in the end of March. So we will get more clarity on that. I hope this video is useful for you. If you want to know more about the new immigration changes that are coming up and the dates which they are being implemented, you can watch the video which I have made here. And you can, if you like the video, hit the like button, share the video, and subscribe to the channel. We'll meet in next video. Until then, goodbye. Cheers.